Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conistip and this is going to be part 54 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And as per usual in this campaign, there is a lot going on. Out west, I am looking like I might be able to take a stab at taking Pergamum if I can take out this small isolated Greek army that for some reason decided to venture out behind or out of the walls of Pergamum. And if I can defeat them, that's going to be leaving just one garrison unit of armored hoplites here, which I should be able to beat. So, you know what I just realized? I should send him, Shabaka, you should go to Pergamum, place this under siege. Therefore, if I attack them and they decide to retreat, they can't get back to Pergamum. I imagine that's how it is. Although, so like for instance, during their retreating phase, you know, that is my turn, I don't think they could make an attack order on my general sieging their settlement. Obviously, they can do that during their turn, but this is different, or at least it should be different. So I think this is, yeah, just to make sure he can't retreat back to his settlement. Because the retreat paths can be, I don't know, it's hard for me to get a read on them. They can seem like they can kind of go all over the place, but a lot of times it does seem like they do retreat back to a nearby settlement if they decide to. I don't know why they didn't do that in the last turn when I attacked them, but they seem to be confident enough to not go back to Pergamum because they could have did it during that last end turn, and they didn't. And here we are. So let's place Pergamum under siege. And I don't even know, can you even... So he has 15 build points. Okay, that's interesting. It's just him. So that's 65 build points, and that is 50. So I can't build anything. That's fine. Just maintain siege. Just maintain that siege, and you guys, they're gonna stand and fight. That's it. So 2-star general. Do you have anything else? No, just 2-star general. He does have 25 men in his bodyguard unit, and then 4 armored hoplites. Yep, they have experience, weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, and the ballista as well. I mean, you know, my army isn't great, but it's big, and I think that I do have the tools to take this on. 2 Cretans plus the Pharaoh's bowmen is a decent amount of firepower, plus my javelins and my Rhodian slingers as well. That should be enough to tear down the armored hoplites over time. Then I do have the mobility assets to chase down the ballista, and my elephant should be able to kill their general. I mean, my elephants did pretty well in that last battle. So yeah, we should do okay here. And I also have my 5-star general. So yeah, we should do okay here.
Today is a good day to die, but better still to live and tell our grandchildren of brave deeds and braver men. Some of us may soon be dead, but the survivors will drink to their memory. So, fight with honor. That way, you are remembered with honor.
I will be starting off on the high ground in this corner, although since I'm the attacker, I kind of doubt that I'm going to be able to hold it here, but I mean, yeah, if they want to... They do have a ballista, like they don't have a real reason to attack, although, gosh, I mean, with the height advantage and the range provided by my long-ranged archers, I wonder if I can actually... Ooh, this could actually be pretty good for us. Yeah, let's get you guys off over here as well. And yeah, for my army cap, I got Rhodians in the front, my phalanxes right behind them, very, very small, like 2 mercenary hoplites and a small unit of Nile spears, and then 1 Pharaoh's bowman, 2 Cretans, Thracian mercenaries, and desert axes make up my reserves. General on that side, and then I've Numidian mercenaries and the mercenary peltasts on my left flank, backed up by the elephants, and my right flank is all my desert units, like my Arab cavalry and my Bedouin warriors and my Bedouin archers. So Yep, but just a mishmash of everything, really. And I do wonder. Yeah, we got range on him. We got range on him from here. So let's just kind of like get faced up. And then as soon as we get faced up, in fact, well, I mean, yeah, I imagine that their ballista has range on us. Although, we don't seem to be taking fire from them. But I can send my Arab cat, I mean, whenever we're ready, we can send them out. I can degroup them from this. And yeah, they can just kind of come out and get ready to attack that ballista whenever there's a opportunity. And now my archers are starting to pour fire down into them. And you know, I have to imagine their armored hoplites are probably going to be somewhat resilient, getting shot at in the front. Although, gosh, I mean that is a fair amount of bodies actually. And yeah, anytime they turn around, they're going to be taking significant casualties as we negate that shield bonus. If we have an opportunity to grab that ballista, then let's take it and let's keep applying the pressure here. Gosh, you know, it kind of looks like they're just going to be withdrawing, which would suck. I was hoping to get a decisive result here, but I mean, we might still be able to follow this up with another battle, perhaps.
Victory!
Yeah, that's too bad. We only got 74 kills. How did they get... Did their ballistic crew really kill 2 of my cav? Okay, well, good for them, I suppose. Yeah, 74. That's better than I hoped, but... or better than I imagined. Based off of just like a handful of volleys from my archers. But can I get them? Like, where do they go? They're right there? Yeah, I should be able to get them.
My liege.
And my other general is going to be able to... What did we get? Galloper. +1 command when attacking. Oh, wonderful. That is for Shabaka Philadelphos. Who is you, I suppose? Yes, it is. Hell to the yeah. And now my other general might be able to reinforce. I don't know. He's sieging the settlement. I don't know. He might be locked out of this. Let's find out. I mean, yeah, it says he can assist. I don't want him to be controlled by the AI because I don't think I need the help, and I'd rather him not to suicide himself onto just just a wall of armored hoplites. Like, no, thank you. Let's make sure that's ticked off, and let's go back in. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah, the garrison's not going to be able to reinforce. They're under siege, obviously. This looks like so it's going to be like outside of the walls of the settlement. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I wonder what the map's going to look like. Let's try this again, shall we? We have a bit of high ground again, but there is more trees on this map, so not super thrilled. And there.
But will they be enough for final victory?
Man, that's annoying. All right, they're all the way over there. I mean, that is their high ground, I suppose. That, you know, it makes sense. So, yeah, there's no way for me to really go about it and well, still retaining like a height advantage. And my reinforcements should not be here. They should not be getting controlled by... Yeah, they're just hanging out. Okay, perfect. That's the way it should be. Perfecto. And... that is the... Yeah, that's the settlement. That's Pergamum right there. That's pretty neat. It is really cool the way this the integration between the strategy map and the battle maps. It's a neat thing. Like, it's one of those things that just keeps coming back, you know, and every time you notice something, you go, oh, hey, I noticed that, you know, it does make a difference. Well, that is the red line, so I guess I'm just going to be marching right uphill at them. Yeah, not ideal, but again, I got rid of their ballista in the last battle, so they have no firepower. I can just march within range of my archers and sort of just force them to come down off of their hill. They might still have a bit of a height advantage. I like this a bit better if I come over here. I think it's a bit more even, the ground that is, whereas here is kind of a dip. And I'm actually going to be grouping the elephants with my skirmishers. That makes sense, right? That was a historical thing, I believe. That way I got my Numidians and my Javs and my elephants all on this side. So if their general wants to threaten my javelins, my elephants can just kind of smush them. And we can advance up a little bit, but you know, I'm kind of thinking, I mean, I do have camel archers. I might be able to just pull them off of this hill. Their general appears to be making a move on my camels. So let's try to move them back a little bit here. Ooh, does he want to dip around and go after my Numidians? What does he want to do? Alright, a little dippy-do there. Alright, I see you, I see you. I'm bringing my infantry up so that they can potentially support any dives onto either of my flanks, perhaps. But if I can... Let's see here. Numidians. Let's get you here. And are you guys shooting? No. Not yet. General's moving out. Is this going to be for real? For realsies? Let's move my camels back. Looks like we got a volley in by my archers. And yeah, if we can draw their general into range of my... Oh, this is... Oh, perfect. Yes. Yes. Bring my general out, and then I have Bedouins go here. And Arab Cav as well, just go in. Those Rhodians want to eat a charge, that's fine. Just go here, and then here, and then here. Camels, are you going fast or slow? So yeah, let's just wrap them up. Perfect, and now let's just move these guys up. And there he goes. Down goes the general, so let's go ahead and move these guys back up. And let's move my infantry back up now that their mobility threat has been negated. So they want to send forward their 28-man unit of armored spears. Maybe all of our javelins can take care of it. It's a lot of javelins, but yeah, these guys, Jesus, they're taking those javelins like man, they are like barely. Get around to the flank here. And yeah, you guys as well. Like, you guys come back. And actually, elephants, there's like no good place for you now. Now that the general's dead, like, I don't really need you guys to get involved. And then, yeah, come here as well. And then come here. And, yep, try to get some... There we go, that's looking good. Alright, so you run them down. And that's their weakest unit taken care of. So let's go ahead and do that to the remaining 3 units of hoplites. Alright, so you guys are out of javelins, so you just kind of stay back. Do you have javelins left? Yes, you do, so you come up here. Try to get some shots in. And, ooh, we got our cav on this side. So, Arab cav, just go ahead and run down those armored hoplites. And you have javelins? No, you do not. So it's just going to be you. That's fine. Just come on, bring you up. Just bring you up, and then... Yeah, just continue to bring my infantry up. And Bedouin archers, are you shooting at anything? Shoot into the flank here. Perfect. Did you have any javelins? No, you did not. Alright, just hang back. And then just hang back. Now my Rhodians and my archers are all shooting on in. And these units of armored hoplites, they want to start chasing, but they're just going to be getting shot in the back now. They're down to 73 men, and I got Arab Cav just kind of hanging out and waiting. Yeah, they want to attack my mercenary peltasts. They don't have any javelins. Well, that's... I mean, they gotta attack something, you know? They gotta attack something, but this unit is faster, and let's just put them on skirmish mode, and yeah, they can just kind of go that way. And Rhodians are shooting in. Yeah, everyone's shooting in. 73, 71, 79. Do you guys still have javelins left? Yeah, yes you do. So let's get you guys up here. Every time they turn around, oh my goodness, yeah, that's going to be rough for them. It's tough being a hoplite with your back turned to the enemy. No, it's just, they move so gosh darn slow. And yeah, without any cav support or range support, this is... It's very doable, you know? It's very doable when you have enough range, guys. You know, even firing in from the front. And yeah, so, like, knowing that the shield value's incorrectly coded in, so we're actually getting the best shots in from the left side and the rear. 44 men left, 72 men left, and 76. Yeah. And you're out of javelins? Alright, that's fine. Just go back. This unit of 41 armored hoplites wants to come and fight, which, you know, you may as well at this point, right? And if we can bring them down, that would be nice, because, yeah, our guys are actually running out of ammunition, which is just crazy to think. You would think that we would have enough ammo to bring down a handful of armored hoplites, but yeah, these guys are just so freaking tough. So, yeah, these guys, man, they're just still, like... I just want to, like, chase them down with something. But they're just like tanking it, you know? They're just, holy moly, yeah, these are tough units, they really are. There they go, alright, that unit broke. Let's send the Arab Cav to get them. And you guys go back to shooting them, and them, and them. And, okay, you guys are out of ammo, never mind, yeah, you guys just hang out. Alright, so Rhodians still have some ammo left. That's the nice thing with slingers. Slingers do have more ammo than archers. I am running very low on ammunition now. My archer's out of ammo. And I'm trying to make sure I'm just targeting, like, the rears of these guys. Whatever unit's facing away from me, I target the other unit. But still, 61 men and 59 men? Like, holy moly, these guys are... Oh, these guys are tough. Golly. Alright, so we might have to actually fight these guys. So, let's get some phalanx action going on here. Facing mercenaries, you can start running here and then here. And on this side, let's just make sure that we're... Yep, just don't get caught by these guys, please. And then down here... Alright, so armored hoplites are getting into action, and let's get a little charge with my Thracian mercenaries and my axemen. So hopefully, I mean, let's get some more axemen over on this side. And let's just bring in my general to keep the morale high. And can we break these guys? They're down to 58. They're fighting 4 of my units. I mean, okay, come on. Let's actually rally. Keep my guys in the fight. And yep. These guys want to keep running away. 45 men. I still have ammo. No, that Rodin is out of ammo. Are you out of ammo? Alright, these guys still have ammo, so you guys come over here. And we did break those armored hoplites. Thank freaking God. Alright, sweet. Phew! Alright, let's send the general in. Definitely want him to be getting some kills. And then I do have, this is my healthiest unit of hoplites right here. So let's bring them up. This unit of armored hoplites was thinking about going into my Pharaoh's Bowman or my phalanxes. Yeah, now they're going back. Now they want to turn their flank to my slingers. Let's try to get... Yeah, you guys have some ammo, so it'd be nice to use it, but... Honestly, I think I just need to throw my guys into melee. Otherwise, they're going to start breaking my phalanxes. Let's see how this holds. 70... Jesus, they're losing so fast. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys just have to go in there. Oh God. They're losing men so quickly. Yeah, try to get like another sling toss if you can. But we need to send my guys into melee. Are you guys running? You guys can run. Absolutely. Run, run, run. And yeah, let's not fire anymore. They're down to 32 men. And there we go.
As enemies, these men are perfect.
I guess we don't need to continue this one because this is their second time running away in this turn. So this army is going to be destroyed anyway, but let's just make sure of it. And if anything, we can get some more experience for our guys.
Victory is yours, and no one can...
Hell yeah, they still killed 133 of our guys. Yeah, those dudes are beasts. Jesus. Alright, so now we can get into Pergamum.
Victory!
Let's see here. So, I want to break the siege with you, actually.
Mighty General, engage the enemy.
Because you can't build any siege equipment, so... Let's lift the siege, and then... Can you start it? Yes, you can.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir.
Do I want to do any ladders or just 3 times? I mean, it's one unit. it's one freaking unit. I should be fine, right? I do have a unit of onagers, but they would take 2 turns to get there, so I could just be taking Pergamum next turn anyway if I just assault the city with my siege towers. Outside of Ankyra, there is a brigand army that is 3 naked fanatics and then a unit of barbarian cavalry and then 2 barbarian peasants. So I do happen to have a garrison instead of Ankyra. It's nothing too fancy. No cav. Archers, slingers, some spears, some axes. Yeah, no cav, but, you know, I just have to, like... I just have to beat this army. I don't need to run them down. So let's go attack them. And we should be able to get back to Ankyra this turn to make sure that we can retain that population loyalty. I didn't mean to bring my peasants with me, and why the heck are they the general? That doesn't seem to make any sense here. Why are the peasants the general of this army? Well, in any case, hopefully he's a good leader because we gotta come over here and destroy these brigands. And yeah, 3 naked fanatics. I mean, that's not nothing, isn't it? 3 naked fanatics and some barbarian cav. I mean, yeah, my spears are very weakened, so that's all I got for spear units. I took all of my cavalry from this army to assist in the siege of Nicomedia a little while back, so this is all we have left. We were able to come all the way around and get ourselves actually a bit of high ground, which was surprising. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this, but here we are. And they will be having to run uphill to fight us. And yeah, they don't have any range, which is the nice thing about this. So let's move forward a little bit more until our slingers and archers are in range. Our archers are now in range, and their cav is starting to charge forward, so let's back up with my slingers so that my spears... Man, it's a very delayed charge. But now they're charging into my spears. I can send my axes up to support this. And it looks like that their guy's running away. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's bring back my slingers up front. You go here. Actually, you come out to the flanks. That'd be perfect. Yeah, get some shots into the rear of those naked fanatics. That's what they like. And let's go ahead and... Yeah, we don't have any cav. I kinda wish we had cav just to like charge down these barbarian peasants. Let's send these desert axes to go deal with them. I imagine they're going to be running away pretty soon here. And naked fanatics want to keep running on in. Here, just come back here. And slingers come out here. And yeah, we're getting some nice fire into the flanks here. Let's bring up these desert axes again just to make sure they can't get around my spears. Yep, they're breaking there. Perfect. And what do they have left? Some more naked fanatics that they're holding in reserve. Their barbarian cav has rallied as well. Another charge is coming in from the naked fanatics, so let's get a little volley off on them, and let's go ahead and run back with my slingers again. And let's move forward with my desert axes again. And their general's moving on in, so let's get back here. I didn't get my slingers back in time, which is a shame. But he is going to be, yeah, taking some fire for sure. Looks like my slingers fought him off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, go slingers, go. From here, I imagine my range units should be able to handle the last few units here. Naked Fanatics are down to 6 guys, and they should be breaking any moment. I'm surprised they're still in the fight. And Peasants as well, 37 left. Naked Fanatics are just getting torn to shreds. And the Barbarian Cavalry they think they want to still fight. Yeah, 23 guys left. But I have like plenty of ammunition here. Like I have more than enough to take on whatever is left here. Barbarian Cav is now in range, and that is going to be it. They took a couple volleys. Let's end that battle. So we did lose 6 men, but we killed 506.
And there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
And then Kyra is now safe. Wonderful. And we just went back to the settlement without me having to tell them. That's very nice. What's the settlement called? Oh, I didn't mean to tell you to go places. What's the name of this place? Galatia. Galatia. Got it. Yeah, enemy army route. Perfect. Let's drop a save. And so over here, Greeks are coming on in, leaving Mazaka, which is nice. Like the less troops in there, the less I have to fight later on. I can't imagine, they shouldn't be able to train anything because, you know, they should be pretty broke. Now here, this army is going to get caught between my 2 armies. I do have to be careful here because, for instance, can he reach my army? No, he cannot. But I have to be careful that he doesn't, like pick off these armies one by one. I need to, you know, 2v1 this army because it is a very scary army. You can't see it now, but believe me, it's terrifying. Yeah, it's a very scary army. Yeah, you can't reach that guy. Get him next time. And yeah, I suppose I can't train anything. God, I could deal with those brigands. Yeah, I'm training stuff and... No, am I not? Damn. Can I train something here? I think I just need more cav in this army, honestly. So yeah, that's gonna have to wait. And then... Oh yeah, Kotais. I keep forgetting about this. It's been so long. Yeah, 1 turn. So like, I need to break this siege. Otherwise, I would be like inadvertently killing the Armenians, which isn't what I'm not trying to kill them. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to figure out this mechanic. It's an experimentation, okay? Yeah, 1 turn. So do I have a diplomat nearby? Tell me I do. God damn it, he must have died. Can I train one? 250. Hey, I can afford it. I can afford it. Ah, there's a diplomat.
Yes, mighty lord.
Yes. Yes, I'm smart. I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. He was here the whole time. So let's just do that, and then let's lift this siege. And can we talk to these people? Maybe let's see here. How does this? See, it's been so long. Like, how does this work? I think if I just make an offer and see if they want to talk. And yeah, they don't want to talk. And I think that is, I do think it is because we are at war with one, like their ally, the Parthians. I do think so. Because before, they were at least willing to talk when I made this offer. Like, you know, when I waited the amount of turns, like until they had 1 turn left on their siege holdout. And then I made an offer just to kind of bring them to the table. They would at least talk. So in this, I think that they just aren't doing it now because of the Parthians. So let's just put them back under siege.
Engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege.
Yeah, 9 more turns, but let's see, how old are you? 47. You got some time left. So we're making our moves, okay? We're gonna be marching on Campus Alani. I mean, if we can just...
Yes,
do you guys want a ceasefire?
I will speak with them at once.
Ceasefire, I'll offer map information. Like, do you... No, like, they don't see any point. They just, like, want to fight forever. Fine. That is looking good for this turn. Let's go ahead and drop a save, and let's keep moving on here. I'm still building up forces for another attack on Cilicia. And I'm still building up forces for an attack down in Cyrene, down in the south. So This is coming along. I think that maybe just a few more turns left before my second army is ready to go. Now I can take another crack at that. So this army moved back. Interesting. And they're moving in a different, that's a different direction. I wonder if he sees this, the sandwich coming in. Oh.
Sire!
Interesting. That would be a bit weird because I would imagine that these mountains would be blocking his line of sight, so it would be weird if he knew that. So I'm gonna keep him on the bridge for now because I don't want him to, you know, pick him off when he's not being supported. I need to bring these armies together and hunt him down. Yeah, I wonder where he's going. I wonder, he might just be going right back to the bridge. That's been his MO for a while now. And we got Pirate in the Black Sea. Interesting. Interesting. And the Parthians stayed put in Campus Alani, so let's just keep marching up. Let's... Gosh, it's tempting.
Onward.
It would be cool to get a bridge fight. I don't know if they're gonna be down for that, but if they want to attack us, I mean, we could just siege the bloody place too. Like, why wait? Why wait? Persian Cav, so yeah, they have long-range missiles for this horse archer unit. That's tough. That's tough. Especially considering that I don't have any Pharaoh's Bowmen to counter that with. Yeah, so actually, you know what? Yeah, these are cataphracts, correct? Yeah, those are some beefy units. You know what? I should just, yeah, I should attack. I should just put the settlement under siege. What do they have? Stone walls. No shit. Stone walls. Wow, okay. It's gonna be tough. I mean, their infantry quality is garbage, obviously. Eastern infantry, peasants, slingers, archers. The 4 units of, let's see, is it 3 Persian Cav and then 1 basic horse archer, 2 basic horse archers and a Scythian mercenary, and then 2 of the family members. Jesus, is that 6 stars? God damn, dude. God damn. All right, well, I would rather fight them in a settlement than on open ground, now that I think of it, you know?
My liege.
And should I hire another Scythian mercenary? I suppose I should. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's do this. Sap point, sure. Yeah, let's do a sap point, and then so sap points are 75, 65, 15, and 50. Got it. Cool, let's do that. 3 ladders, 3 siege towers, and a sap point. So maintain that siege, and then bring you in.
Forward.
Want to make sure that you can... Want to make sure...
Forward.
That you're assisting. He kind of looks like he's not going to be assisting if I have to fight a battle here. Looks like he's a little bit too far away. I guess we'll find out. And are you guys going to send reinforcements? I mean, that would be cute if that's what you wanted to do. Try it. See what happens. Try it. And yeah, 4,000. Hey, there's some money. It's something. And death stalks the land. Is this like still in... It's weird how it doesn't like tell you. Like I get that you can look at it, but why wouldn't it just say it? Oh, is it over? It's done. No more death stalking the land. Why would it say that? Why? That's so weird. This is like sickness and disease walk the land. Ooh, the great god Seker will be busy taking any souls to the afterlife. Citizens killed 0, soldiers killed 0. It's over. Why does the message... Why wouldn't the message tell you that it's over? And like, why? That's such a weird way to message that. Yeah, why would it display it that way? That's so funky. Well, he's okay. So he's still is it still plague bearer? Okay. So they still have the plague. And what about the units?
Orders?
Does it say anything here? Do they still have the plague? Or is it just the characters and the agents? Huh. Huh, yeah, I don't know. If you know the answer to that, let me know, please. Armenian diplomat, what do you think? What are you doing down here, fella? Well, I mean, I want to, so like, yeah, let's retrain. I'm assuming it's over, so let's retrain my Pharaoh's Bowman that I've been training up here. Faction announcement. Nefret Auletes, Orator, +2 influence, +1 command. Oh, that's a wonderful one. Here, Nicomedia. Does Nicomedia have a academy here? I'm not sure, but yeah, that's good. Yeah, 4 stars, I'll take it. And I should retrain. I'll come back to this. I'll look at that later. And retinue expands. Pamu Alexander, priest of Imhotep, +1 to management, and improves the chances of casualties recovering from their wounds. And that's going to be you here in Antioch. Perfect. And the same guy has a librarian, +1 influence, +1 management. Yeah, that looks good. Counselor's Chambers, I finished in Palmyra. Okay, and units. Train some stuff, and then, yeah, down here. Yeah, Spain is fighting for their lives here. Oh, no, this is a ceasefire, but still, they're probably still fighting for their lives, I would imagine. Alright, let's take a look around and see. Alright, so they're moving back, and any Romans on the way? I mean, looks like people are consolidating around Cyrene, which is interesting. Because this army here... Is there anything else to retrain? Oh, there is, yeah. Let's at least spend one more turn on this. And let's recruit some peasants. Because as soon as that's done, I think it's time for me to march out with these 2 armies. And see if we can make a push on Cyrene. While that is happening, we are kind of close to having an army ready to go here for the Navy, that is.
Ready to sail.
We have our onagers.
Mighty general.
You know, we have archers, spears, axes, slingers, cav, chariots, Egyptian chariots. I think we just need chariot archers. Is that all we need down here? For a full strength army? Can I train those down here anywhere? Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that army is like pretty close to being ready to go. We have ourselves some peasants and eastern infantry down here that we should clean up. Because they're right on one of our roads. So no more of that. Be gone. This small little army is trying to hide behind these rocks, and they are continuing to move around the rocks as I try to get around them. So the red line is just right behind these rocks here, so I'm going to come around the front side and see if I can corner them. You know, this is why these brigands are so annoying, because it's just like it's not even just like how persistent they are, but like they fight way like harder than they should by any right. It makes zero sense why an army as small as this, as ill-equipped as this, would be like, all right, let's fight with our lives, man. Like, no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Let's go down. Let's just give him hell. Like, what? For what? Give him hell. You're brigands. What are you giving me hell for? You stand for nothing. It's just, you know, and I'm not even saying, you know, because all the losses they've inflicted. No, it's just like even that last battle where I was fighting those naked fanatics and the, you know, that barbarian cavalry and whatnot, and it was like, it got to the point at the end where my archers and slingers were just shooting into them, and they stood there and took those shots to their face until they died to the last man. Like, come on. Just give up. You know, and that's ultimately what I'm saying here, is that it's just, Like, if you want to have this stupid annoying mechanic in this game, that's one thing, but like, fine. Well, but make it like, make it so that the really inconsequential ones are, you know, inconsequential and not like, oh, I need to actually like pay attention, you know, I actually need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Like, no. You know, just make it a thing you have to do. That's fine. There's, in these first 3 Total War games, there are plenty of chores. There are. You know? So for those of us who've played their first 3 Total War games and are used to busy work, hey, that's a part of it. It's fine. I can do busy work. But, you know, it breaks the immersion when you have to like, okay, let's go and massacre these fucking guys. Like, what? Why? What are they doing? Why? It makes 0 sense. By the way, archers have the high ground, and they are starting to shoot on into these Eastern infantry. They're down to 110 men. Chariot archers are right here. They can start shooting as well. They're backed up by the Nubian Cav. And archers, are you guys in range? No, you are not. So let's fix that. Let's move you guys up by a little bit here. And they're making me chase them. Sweet. Why? Why wouldn't, like, what advantage? See, like, what advantage do they think? Let's go around to this side of the rock. It's fucking... No, you guys are just... You know, you would just go... My bad. You know, here's the goods I stole. Hope for leniency. Or something. This unit of Eastern infantry thinks they want to charge out through this side. I left my infantry is on top, so just trying to stop this army from continuing to run around this rock here and bring back my Bedouin camels. You guys can shoot into the rear. I mean, if those spears want to get themselves separated from the, I mean, like here, let's just charge some peasants here and try to get rid of these units. The Eastern Infantry is not a disciplined unit, so I mean, I'm assuming that they're not a disciplined unit. So they should be taking a morale hit from nearby fleeing friendly units. And yep, you guys go in as well and kill those peasants. And then yeah, you come up here and chariot archers shoot them in the back. Perfect. They are down to 65 men. And yeah, you can definitely run. Definitely, you can run. Definitely. Apparently, their general was a peasant, and that's all it took for that unit of... Oh, there we go. All right, in the battle, we lost one man. There we go.
Victory!
Now let's hunt down those brigands. Those brigands. In 3 turns, we get to kill more.
Depleted, mighty lord.
Another 3 units. Eastern infantry and archer. Ooh, archers that time. That's scary. I am excited to finally get a chance to take on Pergamum. Yeah, this is going to be nice to finally own all of Western Anatolia. That's going to be nice. That's going to free up some of my forces as well. Assuming that as I take Pergamum. You never know. Let's not use Shabaka. I don't need you. You're fine. Hang tight. I already forgot. Am I going in with siege towers and no sapping point? So what can fight on walls? The Thracian mercenaries, 2 desert axes. I mean, I just need to get up on one part of it. So that I can open the gates, you know, if they're defending the walls. They might not even defend the walls. Let's go find out. Right off the bat, gonna be sending them forward here and you forward there. I am not immediately seeing anyone on the walls here. Yep, actually, it looks like they're gonna be hanging back in the city center. Perfect. I was able to advance on the city center without any issues here, so let's put my guys onto fire at will. The trap is set. Not a lot of spears here, but let's put these guys on fire at will and start shooting into these armored hoplites and bring them off of the city square, because once they're off the city square, I have cav units off to the side. They can run on in and either flank, or they can just kind of hold the city square or whatever, really. Let's see. Hoplites. Yes. Ooh, what am I? You guys come up here. Did not mean to select you. Nope. Nope. You hang back. And let's go. I got camels around the back, and I have my Numidians. Let's get you guys coming over as well. And they've only lost. They've only lost like. Well, they've lost less than 10 men, and they've just been getting shot this whole time. Armored hoplites are insane. They're just insane. Alright, well now they're advancing on my mercenary toss, and we can start getting some javelin tosses here. You guys can come up as well, and then my Bedouin archers can come up as well. I mean, I guess they're going to be unbreakable when they're on the plaza, so I guess maybe get off the plaza is what I should be doing. But, I mean, their backs are, you know, faced away from... I'm taking friendly fire, gosh darn it. Yeah, I'm actually took a couple shots there. But yeah, they're down to 7 guys. Yeah, with their backs turned, they're losing men a lot faster. Let's get some javelin tosses in and get rid of the last 3 guys. There they go, and my god. There they go.
And all the
Jesus.
sweeter for being so decisive.
Yeah, they're some tough hombres. So we got this one. We lost 9 guys. Most of that was to tower fire, but still, that is fine. And although, you know, that place looked pretty empty, did it not? But I imagine it's pretty big, and I'm sure there's a lot of people there for me to... Holy shit, 21,000 to be killed and looted. Yeah, yep, let's do that. So we still have 7,000 people inside of it. 5.5 population growth, okay. Yeah, resistance is futile. What can we recruit here? Quinqueremes, hey, cool. I didn't know that we could do that. I didn't know that we could get stuff that wasn't available to us. Like unit-wise, that is. Like I knew that we could, for instance, I guess what this means is that we... So if we look at the city, and this is the dockyard, which is the tier 3, and I can only build the tier 2s. Right? Yeah, dockyard, and then like Salamis, for instance, is a huge city, and it only has a shipwright, right? And I can just double check this as well. Like, yeah, I only have the 2 ports available, not the dockyard. Got it. So if I take over someone's dockyard, that means that I can build quinqueremes. Can I actually? Like, I'm finding this hard to believe. Can I actually do this? Yeah, it would take 2 turns, cost me 1,000 to recruit, but yeah, I could do it. Yeah, huh. And I can build heavy onagers as well. Pharaoh's guards, Pharaoh's bowmen, desert axes, Nubian and desert cav, Egyptian chariots, chariot archers. Yeah, most of the things I want in life. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice having that. I can retrain some stuff here as well. Perfect. Very nice. Very, very nice. And I could build mines. What is this making me? Trade income is 1,400. Farm income is 1,100. Yeah. And mine income is 200. Total income 28. Yeah, not bad. So how is the squalor? It's only 20%, which is interesting. I would have expected it to be a bigger deal. Ooh, I'm losing 1,200 to corruption? Holy shit. Okay, yeah, building an execution square to reduce the corruption seems like it'd be making me more money than the mines, I would imagine. Mines would make me an extra 150, but reducing the corruption makes me an extra like 235. So yeah, let's get the execution square. How much does the Grand Bazaar get me? Another like 120 20 or so. Yeah, execution square it is. And of course the extra bonus from the law as well, which is going to be nice. Yeah, we need to take some settlements for sure because our income is starting to get a little bit sparse. The port in, yeah, one more turn before this is built, and that's going to make me a lot of money. Like 894 just for building that. That's so much money. Oh, that's so much money. So yeah, just having that built is going to be a big, you know, like a release valve on my economy. Now that I have finished conquering all of Western Anatolia, I am wondering how safe it is going to be from Brudii attacks. I know that technically I am at war with the Brudii, but there hasn't been any clashes between us yet. That is on land or maybe on sea, but definitely not on land. And I'm wondering if that is going to remain the case. Let me check again. Who are they fighting up against? The Brudii are fighting myself and the Greeks, but you know, they're going to be gone soon. The Scythians mainly, I suppose, is their primary enemy. And even the Scythians, they're down to 2 provinces, are they not? Just that? Yeah, and then this is Parthian. So, yeah, the factions that are opposing the Brudii are not formidable. They are not at war with the Britons as of yet. The Britons are looking strong though, my goodness. Are they, let me... Yeah, I'm not allied with the Britons, unfortunately. And they're not, yeah, they're not fighting the Romans. Okay. Right, okay, they're allied with the Parthians, that's why. I thought that I was allied with them at one point. And the Scythians are their protectorates. Wow, that's fascinating, okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't know the Armenians were also allied with the Seleucids. Okay. So yeah, getting rid of the Seleucids and trying to, you know, subdue the Parthians might cause the Armenians to eventually, you know, allow themselves to become a protectorate of myself. But yeah, what I'm wondering is, hopefully I would like to just kind of leave Western Anatolia vacant while I move these armies east and squash the remaining forces that are now separating my 2 halves of my empire. You know, the Seleucids in Tarsus, the Greeks in Mazaka, and the rebels in Sinope. So, yeah, that's what I would like to do. It's probably, I mean, I wouldn't have to move these forces east. I do have enough forces that are building up, but still, it'd be nice to kind of move things along. Also, it's funny, I was just noticing, I have 26 regions controlled, which is exactly identical to my Julii campaign at this moment. My 2 campaigns are exactly on pace with one another. It's just kind of funny how that's working out. That didn't intend for that to happen. It's just happening. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. But I think for this turn, I'm good. I want to on a good spending spree with all of that money that I did loot from Pergamum. And built up a bunch of economic buildings. A lot of law buildings out west to reduce corruption. And yeah, some merchant buildings and some ports as well. So that should be helping out my economy by a little bit. I was tempted to go military, but my military is like pretty good for now. I just want some like more military stuff down here in Memphis and Alexandria. And Sidon and Jerusalem just to team up those 2 temples of Imhotep and Horus, but really it's not a big deal. Overall, money right now is probably the most important thing. So let's drop a save. And I just want to play one more end turn to see how things are shaking out. Oh wow, that Greek army is actually marching north. Okay. Okay, interesting. And god damn it, there's brigands in the way. Damn, are they gonna relieve the siege of Kotais?
Sire!
Huh. Interesting. Alright, I have 10,000. Nice. Port is finishing Kydonia. Yes. Awesome. And units and yes, okay. Alright, can I go back to, like, can I build another port here, or no, am I not ready? No, no more ports. Can I build it? How much is a market gonna get me? Not much. Like another 65, 66. Not the biggest deal. Corruption, 416. Can I reduce that? No, nothing here can reduce corruption, unfortunately. I might build the market. We'll see. I'll come back to this. Mostly... Oh, I should get rid of that shrine. Gosh darn it. Yeah, what am I doing? Shrine to Emotep, for sure. I want that increased to trade goods here. So let's get rid of that, and let's do Emotep. There we go. We can just start working on that. Eventually, that will make me a lot of money.
Orders.
And then here, are we all ready? Are we all trained up and ready to go? We are... I don't have any peasants down here. Alright, well I'm just going to use this army. Oh no, I have peasants right here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so...
Mighty General.
Any Romans marching east? No, they're really all consolidated in this area. Very suspicious. Yeah, let's just go then.
Sire.
So... You guys...
Forward. Sire.
How far can you go? Here?
March.
And then they come out
Mighty
just
General.
right
Move out.
ahead of them.
Mighty General. My liege.
Peasants.
Mighty General.
Perfect, that's enough.
Leaving the army. Sire.
And then yeah, you guys can just trail along. Yeah, that's you know, we'll see. We'll see. They are building up their forces, yeah. But
Mighty General.
I mean, I have an army that's kind of coming together.
Mighty General.
You guys will be there in a couple turns. My archers are all ready now.
Sire.
Perfect.
Mighty General. Mighty General.
So let's throw you in, and then I have...
Mighty General.
How many axes do I have? 2, so I just need the 1 here.
My liege.
So let's see, 2 more spears. And what am I missing? Oh yeah, chariot archers. So chariot archers, there we go. Spears are on the way. And that'll be good. That'll be an army ready to go. And I already have units like ready to go for another army too. So let's continue to train the Pharaoh's Bowmen here. Man, what am I going to do about this gosh darn Greek army that's just going rogue on me? Alright, is he really going to attack my army that's sieging Kottais? They're not allied. And why did it take him this long? You know? Like, why did it take him up until now to go like, oh, let's do that. That's a good idea. Because it is. It's actually kind of a good idea. Because that army is easier to beat. It's not on a bridge, and it's not reinforced. I don't have another army nearby, so...
Mighty General.
And I don't want to race on ahead and get this army caught out, either. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I feel like I I need 2 armies to beat this freaking army here. And those freaking brigands, man. Ponticevi Cave. This army is out in the no man's land. There's no roads, so it's gonna take, you know, it's gonna take a while to catch up.
Move out. Moves depleted, mighty
What's
lord.
the movement range of this army?
Orders.
It's hard to, yeah, we don't know really because I'd have to fight those brigands first. Gosh, it's tempting. It's tempting to move them up. Because if they wanted to come down and fight this army, they'd have to go through those brigands. I could come here. Maybe if I am here, maybe I would have the height advantage. I'm kind of on the base of this mountain.
March.
I don't know. That looks like I'm in the middle of a valley. So, yeah, I don't know if I achieved the goal there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll hunt it down. It's not looking great, but they would have to fight through the brigands first if they wanted to get to me. Alright, 2 Eastern Infantry, Peasants, Ponticevi Cav, and Archers. Alright. As per usual, next episode looks to be another busy one because we're going to be making some moves on Cyrene down here in the south. I have a feeling that these armies might do a lot of damage and they might really grind down the forces of Rome here outside of this settlement. But I have a feeling that it's going to kind of need the army from the Navy to kind of come in for the knockout blow. That's kind of the feeling that I have. That's my gut feeling here. So that should, you know, in the end be enough to take this settlement. And my goodness, it's been a long time, but you know, since we've taken Siwa, right? So yeah, it's going to be nice to kind of just get one step further to clamping down on the Scipii control over North Africa. So we'll be getting closer. I don't know if there's going to be engagements in the next episode in this theater of the war. We will see. Here, though, I think that this engagement is ready to happen in the next episode. We just need like another turn to train these Pharaoh's bowmen, and then these units are going to come up and reinforce this army. And that's it. I'm ready. I'm going to have 2 armies ready to go. And it's going to be another like 2v2.5 of their guys. Should be another fun one. Yeah, that last battle was super fun as well. Super fun, super close. And we're going to go at it again. And yeah, they got some scary units for sure. What do you have? Yeah, there's still some chariots hanging about. Hopefully we can take it with this next attack. That last one, like even though it was a victory, like that was Pyrrhic as heck because we had to go back and lick our wounds for quite some time. So it's, you know, hopefully we can get it done this time. But, you know, if not, even if we don't get it done, it probably wouldn't take as long for us to have to, you know, get our guys like we could probably go in with like 1 stack next time if there is a next time that's going to be required. So we'll see about that. And what are you? Who and what are you doing, sir? Where's your home? Did you get lost? What are you doing? There's nothing here for you. Did you? How did I miss you? You've like been away from Mazaka for multiple turns. How did I? Yeah, I guess only 2 turns, but still. All right, well, there is a unit of Peltas for me to hunt down. Out here. And I'm going to have to figure out how this is going to be handled with this Greek army, because this is just, yeah, this is the army of my nightmares, honestly, so not sure what's going to happen with that. And then also, yeah, not to be forgotten, there's this. This is going to happen as well next turn. Or this turn, next episode, we will be taking Campus Alani, or we will be fighting for Campus Alani. I don't know if I'll take it, you know, cataphracts are cataphracts, and Persian cavalry have the long-ranged archer tribute, so, you know, it's not a done deal. And yeah, stone walls? Yeah. It's kind of tempting to hold out for 6 turns, but again, I have to remind myself, no, don't do that. This army is weaker inside of the settlement, so, you know, assault the gosh darn settlement. Before I go, I just wanted to say that if you're enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. Until next time, this has been Conasip playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.